Today we'll discuss about other characters of HTML. That is, now today we'll discuss on special characters. Okay, in HTML, certain symbols are treated as a special. For example, this less than symbol. So this less than symbol we used as between the tags. So less than and greater than we used for the tags. So opening and closing the tags. So this less than symbol is considered as a special symbol because it is used as a beginning of the tag. Hence we can't directly use certain symbols such as less than and greater than. As directly we can't use this symbol itself, like less than or greater than. We have to use the like this ampersand lt for less than and ampersand gt for greater than. Okay, hence we cannot directly use certain symbols such as less than, greater than. So to print these symbols we use the units which are called as references. So use the units called references. Reference means we use ampersand symbol, no? So this one reference is used. This reference always begins with ampersand sign. This reference always begins with ampersand sign. Such reference is called entity reference. So following table enlists some characters and entity references. That is less than, we write less than, we can't directly we can't use this symbol for less than. We have to, because it is used for an opening the tag, and this is greater than is used for a closing the tag. So if you want to use this, that symbols means you have to give the references, that is ampersand lt, ampersand gt for greater than, ampersand of amp for ampersand, and double quotes, ampersand quote, and single quote, ampersand apos. And for copyright we use this copyright symbol. For use ampersand copy, you have to give the ampersand copy for the copyright. So another type of entity reference that is used frequently is ampersand NBSB SP. Ampersand NBSP, which means non-breaking space character. Okay, so this entity reference, that is ampersand NBSP, this entity reference is useful for defining the space between two strings and information browser for not performing the word wrapper between the strings. To provide the space between two strings means two words, to provide the space between two words we use ampersand NBSP, that is non-breaking space. Okay, this is an example of using NBSP. So that is document type as a sample program for what NBSP, to demonstrate NBSP, ampersand NBSP, that is document type. I have to mention HTML, then HTML tag, that is a root tag which contains the other elements of the HTML document. Then head, within the head we are giving the some title, that is space demo. Then we are closing the head tag, then body, we have opened the body tag. Then within the heading, this is an heading tag, h3 is a heading tag. So then the heading we are giving method 1. Then we are closing the h3 and paragraph tag. So within the paragraph we are using NBSP, you can see here. So this is just a simple some paragraph they given, they use the rhyme, that is Johnny Johnny yes papa, that rhyme they are used as a paragraph. So you can see after Johnny ampersand NBSP is used, then Johnny ampersand NBSP use yes, then ampersand NBSP, then papa, then after that NBSP. Okay, this ampersand NBSP is used to give a space between the two strings. Okay, so after this paragraph we are closing the paragraph tag. Then within the heading h3, so we are defining some method 2, we are giving method 2, then we use the paragraph here. Then this is without using NBSP. So this is without using NBSP, the paragraph is given, that is Johnny Johnny is Papa, that one. Okay, let's see. Then we are closing the body tag. We have to close the paragraph tag, body tag and the HTML tag, and save this program in the notepad with a .html extension. Okay, let's see the output. So in the method 1, what method 1 we are using the NBSP. So you can see Johnny Johnny yes Papa, eating sugar no Papa, that rhyme is displayed. So here you can see a large space is given after Papa. We are using NBSP 1 2 3 4 5 times. So after that 4 spaces and eating is given. So only here is a long spaces. Okay, after Papa we are specified NBSP 4 times. Then after that we are we are writing eating. So only this given, this large space is displayed. Okay, then next you can see in the next page eating sugar. Then after that, so in the method 2 we are just simply displayed, right? So that Johnny Johnny yes Papa, eating sugar no Papa, a simple text is displayed. Okay, so this is displayed in a method, so it will display continuously. Okay, this is what an ampersand NBSB, use of ampersand NBSP. So then so next, if you want to use the symbol divide, means ampersand divide, you have to give the ampersand divide. So open the HTML tag, head tag, then within the body tag we are printing using the paragraph tag, we are printing some text, that is this ampersand divide symbol. Then next, this ampersand pound symbol, pound means dollar symbol. Okay, this is the output of this one. Ampersand divide means this division symbol is displayed, and ampersand pound means pound symbol is displayed. Okay, we can't directly use the symbols, we have to go through the reference only by using ampersand. Okay, so then next we'll move on to the next tag, that is link tag. So there is a common practice to specify a web link in a web pages. So in any web pages you can see, if you search something, means some for example, if you search about this college, means Dr. SCMC, means some lot of number of links will be displayed. If you click on that link, it will refer to the other pages, no? So if you search something, means the lot of links will be displayed to you. So there is a common practice to specify a web link in a web pages. The link acts as a pointer to the some other page. If you click on some link on the web page, means it will forward it to the next other web pages, no? Same like, so pointer to the some web pages or some resources. So use of hyperlink in web page allows the page to link logically with other pages. So we can use the hyperlinks by using an A tag. So anchor tag, we call it as an anchor tag, A tag. So we are given the hyperlinks using a tag and specifying the URL for the href. So we use the A tag, and in a href is an what? Name of the attribute, and attribute we are giving some link value. Okay, then the value assigned to href specifies the target of the link, to which so to which page we are referring, no? That link will be provided to the value for the href attribute. Then A means beginning of a web link, and /a /a means it is closing of the, that is link tag. Okay, this is the opening tag, just A, and within that A we will go specifying the value, and this /a is the closing of the anchor tag. Okay, then the most important attribute of A element is the href attribute, which indicates the link's destination. So by default link will appear as follows. So an first one, an unvisited link is underlined and blue, means some link like Google, and it is underlined by a blue line. So this is one type of link, and visited link is underlined and purple. So unvisited link means it is underlined by blue line. So a visited link means it is underlined by purple. So you can see, if you click on some link means, if you open that link means, after coming back to that page it will display it in a purple line. So an active link is underlined by a red line. Okay, then following are the steps to be followed to specify the web link in a web page. So first step, the beginning of the web page can be specified with the anchor tag. I already told, A means anchor tag open, then href. Href is an attribute name. So in for that href we are providing the links. Other web page link is provided. So you can see inside the double quote. Inside the double quote mention the URL, means URL means uniform resource locator. So then step 2, write some text that should act as a hyperlink. Then end the web link, that is end the a tag /a. Okay, so let's see simple example for this anchor tag. That is document. We have to specify the document type, which document we are using. That is a document type, that is HTML, and open the HTML tag. That is the root element. Within that we are going to give the other HTML tags, that is head tag. Within the head we are providing a title, use of hyperlink on the web pages. This is a title. Then we are closing the head tag, then open the body tag. Within the body, what the information we have to display in the browser, no, that will be provided within the body tag. So here, click here, this is a text, just we are displaying, click here to get a, we are giving us some reference, that is A, open the anchor tag, then href. For href we are giving a link, that is URL http://www.vtubooks.com. this is an what URL, website address. Then this is a book means this is a link name. Okay, this is a link we are providing, and this book is a link name we are given. Okay, then so book, then on engineering. Okay, so then close the body tag and close the HTML tag. Save this program in a notepad with a .html extension, and you can see the result in any web browser such as Internet Explorer or a Chrome. So you can see the output. Okay, you can see the output, what we given in an anchor tag. Hey, href is equal to vtubooks.com, then this is the link name and an engineering. Okay, so in the output you can see, click here to get a. So you are displaying the message now, click here to get a. So click here to get a, this is a book. This you can see underlined, it is an underlined by blue line on engineering. So underline means it is a link, book is a link. If you click on that book blue book link, it will go to that website. Which website we are given? www.vtubooks.com. So you can see, if you click on the hyperlink book, then you will get the following output. It will go to that web page. So that is www.vtubooks.com. No, that page it will what referring. Okay, so next will be the image tag. So image tag is used to display an image on the what web browser. Okay, we can display image as a link. We have to, for that we have to use the tag, that is img then source is equal to. So this tag img source is equal to source is means it is an attribute name, and we have to provide the value for that. For that we have to give the what image name or an image link we have to give. So image source equal to tag for this purpose. So image tag is used to display an image on the browser. Within the double quote image file, within this source double quote, no, within this double quote image file should be mentioned. Normally .gif or .jpeg files are displayed the image on the web browser. For example, consider an example of that image tag, that is HTML. We have to specify the document type, that is HTML, and HTML root element, head tag. Within the head we are providing the title. So in the title image demo, then open the body tag. So within the body we are giving we are giving the demo of the image tag, no. So heading Indian heritage. Then within the paragraph we are displaying some information, that is in Indian people celebrate the festival of light, then which is called as Diwali. So then we are in the paragraph tag. So we are using the image tag. You can see we are using the image tag. Okay, for that image source, for the source we have to provide the image name, that is lamp1.jpg. alt is equal to light. We are giving some text. Okay, for alt attribute we will giving some text, and for the source we are providing the image name, that is lamp1.jpg. or we have to provide .jpg or .gif file. Okay, then we are closing that image tag here itself. You can see img opened and they are closing there itself. Here we are closing the image tag. Then break means a break tag is used, it will move the text to the new line. Okay, then break, then we are providing some, we are displaying some text, that is Diwali suggested us to enlight our life with hope, health and wealth. Some message is displayed. Okay, you can see the output. Okay, first what within the h1 tag we given the, here we given the Indian heritage, no, that will be displayed, and within the paragraph tag we mentioned the what some text, it will be displayed, and the image tag also here you can see this image is displayed, that is lighting the lamp will be, that is lamp1.jpg will be displayed. We are giving the that image name, no, with a .jpg. So then that image is displayed on as an output. Then after that we are displayed some information. This will be the output of this program. Okay, you can see this is the use of a image tag. So see the explanation. So in the above script we have using the image tag in order to display an image. The image tag has two attributes. So this now you can see this has two attributes, that is source and the alt. So the source tag, the source suggest has to give the image file name. If the desired image is not present in the current directory or web page, then the complete path where the image is located must be given. So you given just image name .jpg. If it is not exist means you have to give the complete path, that is in the which drive it, if it is saved in a D drive means D drive slash, and then that folder name image slash then lamp on .jpg etc. So full path has to be given. Okay, then next the next one more attribute used in image tag is alt. So this alt attribute displays the text when it is not possible to display an image. Means if that if you given the image name means that image is not exist in means it will display that text. What the text given, no, here we given the text as light, no, that text is displayed instead of displaying the image. If the image is not exist means then it will display the text. You can see. So for instance in the above given image demo.html script, so that is the lamp1.jpg is not present, then we will get the following output. Means that image, the lamp1.image is not exist means it will display the text where the text what we given to the alt attribute, no, that is light. You can see here the light. So it will display, if it is if the image is not exist means it will display the text what we given to the alt attribute, that is light. It will display other informations, but if the image is not exist means it will display what the value given to the alt attribute, no, that will be displayed. Okay, then next, the image type given is, there are two types of images that are more commonly used, that is graphic interchange format, that is GIF. GIF means graphic interchange format, and it is used as 8-bit color representation for pixels. Hence, a single pixel have 256 different colors. This file have the extension .gif, GIF. Then next type is joint photographic export group, that is JPEG, joint photographic export group. This format uses 24-bit color representation for pixel. Hence, JPEG can have 16 million different colors. The file have the extension .jpg or .jpeg, or .jpeg. Then the JPEG image have more color information than the GIF image. Secondly, JPEG can be smaller than GIF image. Hence, normally JPEG image is preferred. Okay, JPEG is smaller than the GIF. So, normally use the JPEG image is preferred. But the drawback of JPEG is that it does not support transparency. Okay, this is about what image tag. So what we discussed today means a link tag, a JPEG image tag, and the special characters. Okay,